I'm just simply stating this because YouTube likes to get a little bit fickle with these types of things. YouTube, I'm simply stating these things because, yeah, this woman is racist, drastically racist. She decided to do this for whatever reason she wanted to specifically do this. And don't care if she is a YouTuber with a crap ton of subscriptions or not. She shouldn't have done this to a black business owner and caused this issue and brought this directly on herself. Um, so yeah, and at no point in time am I condoning or telling anybody to go harass any of her platforms or to say anything of the sort. And then also within that, I in no way, shape, or form can control the actions of other adults or what it is that they are able to do. I'm just stating that for me, I'm not condoning anywhere in any of the talk that I'm saying in this video to go do any of those things. Um, at all. Like I said, the things that she's going to have to deal with, that's going to come by way of her own actions, which you guys will be able to see in this video.
Hear me clearly. America is not a racist country.
I don't know who this black guy is who's hosting it. This is supposed to be country music. No offense. I mean, y'all have hip hop.
We need to address, well, first of all, no, I don't think America is a racist country.
There were so many black people there, sorry to say, but like so many black celebrities who have nothing to do with country music. It's not Wakanda.
And you know, truth be told, I'm not a very big fan of the black people.
Hello, hi. There's a white lady. She's not letting me. Thank you.
There should be a charge for every dumb bitch.
I'm sorry.
Girl, you want to
Don't. Yeah, they coming. Don't. Yeah, they coming.
Oh, they coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Miss Ice Cream Truck Driver.
Yeah, she's still here. She's right here.
Yeah. Over here. Do you even have a business license? Do you have a seller's permit? Do you have a seller's permit to be selling ice cream?
I'm talking to you. That's her talking.
Do you have a seller's permit?
I'm by my vehicle. She's by me.
Do you have a seller's permit?
It don't matter.
Oh, wait, it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter because I'm black.
They go to
it
police
don't
right
matter.
there. Oh, they go to police right there. Thank you.
Thank God they know
Yes,
me.
I see the police officer. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay. How you doing? Yes, I called you. She just jumped out her car and tried to fight me. She threw her dog in the process. She's intoxicated. I have.
So we are clearly at the point in time where we have a racist YouTuber, and I'm going to say racist. I want to just inform some individuals there. Just because you're Caucasian and you just may have some black friends, or you have a black significant other, or you have some black kids, mixed, whatever, that does not mean that you're not racist. That just means that you're racist and you decided to take a little bit of time off to slightly not be racist and to see what it is. And then once you realize what it is, you decided to go right back to what it is that you like to normally do. Now, at no point in time did this black woman do anything wrong. She owns a business. She is running a ice cream business. Matter of fact, this is specifically what she said about the incident. She said, I own an ice cream truck and sometimes ride through the causeway in Jensen Beach to sell ice cream. I attempted to go around this lady that was backing up, and she got extremely upset to the point she threw her dog before I started recording and jumped out of her vehicle. And she tried to fight me. She was extremely intoxicated. I called Martin County Police Department and they did absolutely nothing. I am so tired of the hashtag racism. She told me beforehand that she knew them, basically letting me know that they weren't going to do a thing. And this is also, in a sense, running along the same vein as a few other stories that I've covered before, where it is that a racist incident took place, but due to the fact that, let's say, the police didn't see it, they didn't happen to see her driving intoxicated, the person knows them, are friends with them, sleeping with them, relatives, coworkers, someone in the community, because they have some type of connection directly to these entities, nothing pretty much takes place. So let's go to, in a sense, the part two to see what happened.
There's not much of a part two because I didn't really record much when the officers got there out of respect for the officers. But it all started because she was backing up in a parking spot. She was completely backed up. I didn't think that she was going to come out anymore. But as I was passing her, she rushed out. She started screaming, "Oh, bitch, you're going to wait." And I was like, I was caught off guard. I was actually on the phone with my brother. She threw her dog off her lap, jumped out her car, came to my window. I rolled my window up, and this happened before I started recording because it happened so fast. She blocked me in. I called the police. The police came. She had them parked farther down. She walked over to me and was telling me how stupid I was and saying all type of crazy stuff. Police came, they talked to me, they went over and talked to her. The traffic officer came and said basically because they didn't see her driving, it was nothing that they can do. Even though I showed them the video of her driving, I got upset and I said had I took matters in my own hand, I would have been the one going to jail because I am licensed to carry. So had I used my gun when she ran up on me, I would have been in some trouble and the story would have been different. So they basically did nothing. She'd already told me before they came that they weren't going to do anything because she knew them. The officer said that he didn't know them, but the two officers, the sergeant and the traffic officer, didn't even go over to approach her or nothing. And that was just basically it.
Now, with all due respect, I'll say this. At no point in time, and this is specifically going for the black women out here, at no point in time should you, I don't care if the police are there or not, at no point in time should you ever stop recording. You always record, you always record, you always record, you always record. Even if your phone goes out, you find a way to get that bad boy back up, or you find some other means, method to sit up there and record, because that is the only evidence that you are going to have. Because realistically, even if the police are there to help you, it is still a you versus them situation. The police have no obligation legally to actually do anything or to actually assist and or help you, right? I'm not sure if people fully understand that. The police are there to protect the system, to protect and enact those laws. They're there in order to back up the court systems and businesses and also the rich. None of the things that I listed have to do with you being a normal, everyday, average person, right? Number two, you're black. So again, you need to make sure that you record so that you have all of your ducks in order just in case anything takes place. The one thing I will point out that is a high positive, which I would love to hear more black women state, is the fact that she has her license to carry. I've advocated this a multitude of times on my platform. For whatever reason, a lot of people never seem to run past those videos, ever happen to hear me say that, or anything of the sort. So it is exactly what it is. She did something that I 100% um, wanted, black women to go out here and do. I probably did repeat myself, but I'm just going to leave that in there. Whatever. um, and again, to the people out there, you're showing respect to people who don't necessarily respect you. Of course, if people are sitting up there, showing you something, no problem. But that doesn't mean that you stop recording, because at the end of the day, they are normally supposed to have on what? Body cameras. They're not going to stop recording out of respect for you. They're recording in order to have their record straight and everything else straight so they can have their lives in order, and also so they can, happen to showcase anything that you're doing or not supposed to be doing, right? Or so that they can fandangle with, some of the evidence when they need to come up with some type of lie in order to facilitate some type of invisible action that you may have, committed. At the end of the day, we clearly saw what took place. Nothing happened to this woman. Nothing happened to the unstoppable Morgan. Why is that? She said that the police know her. So by just those words, you automatically know specifically what is going on. But it's very, very funny how these things just so happen to play out. And it's pretty funny how a lot of people want to try to walk back a lot of the things that took place, and they want to try
A
to
few moments
switch the narrative.
later. This video. Oh my God. I'm not a racist. I'm not a racist. That woman took everything out of context. That's the girl that called the cops. I didn't call the cops on her. It looks that way because she twisted the narrative.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, hi. There's a white lady. She's not letting me. Thank you. Don't, yeah, they coming. Don't, yeah, they coming.
Oh, they coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing? Yes, I called you.
It looks the way that I called the cops on her. No, I was backing up and she was going this way and I got in her way and she was not having that. So she decided to throw her hands up in the air, and you know me, I'm a fighter. So when she threw her hands up, I was like, you want to fight? Let's go. Let's go. and then she filmed it. Ay, 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 you guys. This is so crazy. Like, I'm a racist.
Seller's permit.
It don't matter.
Oh, wait, it don't matter. Oh, it don't matter because I'm black.
I mean, if we're to go by that half-baked apology and the fact that you wanted to berate the woman to say and try to make fun of her with a stereotypical voice, oh yeah, it don't matter because I'm black. And then you wanted to list in the video underneath, I'm not racist because my ex-husband is black. That's where you messed up. You said ex. You said was, which means it's past tense, which means he's no longer with you, which means he made a dumb decision, but then he made a smart decision at the end because ooh, I feel sorry for any man who decides to get married directly to you. Obviously, you have a lot of problems. And the funniest thing is, going directly to her page, it says that I'm a self-made YouTuber, 8 years in the making, welder, mechanic, mom of 3 babies. The most interesting thing about that mom of three is that the black woman that you were able to hear is also a mom of kids herself. But yet, Unstoppable Morgan wasn't thinking about her own kids, nor was she thinking about her own actions, nor was she thinking about the 2 to 3 kids that the black woman has, nor was she thinking about the business that this black woman was running. She was just belligerent. She was drunk, which led to the racism fully coming out, and also the truth, which is that at the end of the day, if any of them just so happen to know the police, ain't nothing going to happen. The police are going to say, well, we weren't here, we didn't see it, and yada yada yada, right? Even though the black woman, the mother, she has a video of the unstoppable Morgan driving under the influence. You can clearly see her car is moving. You can clearly see the car moved from one position, parked, to moving in front. And then while it was in front, she parked it again and got out and recorded, got back in the vehicle, started moving again, and then parked the vehicle. If you need, I'm not exactly sure how the police exactly think that people, are running around with superhuman powers or strength where they can just either teleport a car or they can Jean Grey a car directly into a parking space. But that's proof that this woman was driving, even if you didn't see it. But like I said before, when it is one of their own, they're not going to do anything, right? Not going to do anything. And then directly on her profile picture, it's funny that she's doing the all-American type deal where she is just sitting there with the cut off jeans and she's waving the American flag. Well, I'm like, you're supposed to be the one that's holding up this whole thing of America, but yet this is how you're acting, which then is giving the flag and America a bad look, which a lot of people would say, what? America is not a racist country. But when I go by the actions and see these types of things, and these are the people that are representing the flag, yeah, it is quite racist, and can't nobody tell me anything different at all. So this is the young mother's IG, right? And I made sure to snap a picture directly of it. I highlighted the name in green both times because a lot of times people happen to ask, like, hey, where's the information? Where's this? Where's that? It's directly in front of you. It's going to be there up until the video just so happens to end, right? She states that, she caters for parties, summer camps, daycare, family reunion, and more, right? And she is requesting for people, if they want to really show support, you know, subscribe to her IG. These are the times that we really should be showing up for our people. As stated, she has her three sons that she supports. She has her very own business, which she has a truck, and she is out there with ice cream, right? Like I said, doing everything positive, raising her sons. Her sons also work with her as well. I'm pretty sure you were able to catch that in one of the previous gifts that I had directly up there. So in a sense, this is a family business. Family business. So if any of y'all are in Florida, any of y'all, know family or friends, make sure you send them directly in the direction of this young woman, this young mother, who was an entrepreneur and, who was doing everything that she is supposed to be doing, right? As stated before, she is undeserving of the treatment that specifically took place to her. And as she stated again, if she opted at a point in time to try to quote unquote stand her ground or anything like that, then we'll be looking at a vastly different story, right? She will more than likely have to be looking for a lawyer. She will have to be trying to find a way to, defend herself legally because she would have been in fear of her life because you had a person that blocked her in. You had a person getting out of her car. You had a person coming up close to her acting erratic, right? Drinking, right? Belligerent, doing whatever it is that they wanted to do, say whatever things that they wanted to specifically state. So she opted to do something vastly different. And the main thing that, we can do for her is, show up and support and also spread awareness of what it is that took place um, with her by way of another woman who is also running a business.